In this quick tip, we'll have a quick look at how Envolution can be really useful in sound design for post-production. In this example, we're going to modify the sound of a heartbeat, which sounds like this, by reducing the level of the reverb in between the beats and enhancing the transients. We'll select the diff button to hear exactly what we are enhancing. We'll start with the transients, up to 12 dBs. We'll increase the attack, 27, hold, release, all the way up to 80, roughly. And sensitivity, which will go to 85. So that's exactly the signal that we are affecting right now. And this is the output of the plugin Envolution. Now we'll reduce the reverb in between the beats using the sustain knob. There you go. That's the original signal. And that's the final signal, giving the impression that we are placed exactly next to that lovely heartbeat. In this next example, we're going to recreate the effect of moving away from a sound source. The audio example that we're going to use is a gunshot. Let's hear it. Then again. First thing we need to do is to get rid of the transients. So let's move the transients knob to the minimum value. Let's increase the attack to 100%, release to 85, and sensitivity to 75. Now if we play back again, you can hear that we've got rid of the majority of transients. And now with the help of the frequency curve that's related to the transient section, we're going to use the tilt mode and select a cut at around 86. That should be it. We use this setting in the tilt mode, so the bottom transients will be present, but less of the higher ones. Selecting a tilt value of 55, that'll do. So if we play that again, you can hear that the audio has lost its crisp. It sounds much more darker right now. And now we're going to operate on the sustain to add some, to increase the reverb tail of the gunshot. So to do that, we'll increase the sustain to 6 dBs roughly. Modify the release value to 41, so not big changes in here. Again, we will use the frequency features related to the sustain section. In this particular case, we'll use the focus mode. So we will use like a notch kind of shape. And we will center the frequency at around 700, close to 800 actually. So roughly here, that's where we want to be. We will work with a width of 100%. There you go. So now we're going to play back both sections at the same time. Okay, so I'll play the original. And now with the effect, which certainly puts some distance in between the listener and the sound source. We could even make it sound further if you want. By clicking on the diff mode, we're listening only to the processed signal. And bypassing the transients means that we're only listening to the sustained section of that signal. Let's hear the results. So that's even further away, just the sustained section that we are enhancing with the diff button once again. Let's listen to the next audio example. The helicopter is clearly stationary. It's not moving. With the Envolution, we can make as if it were approaching and departing the position that we are at. We could do that with an external controller to control 3 parameters at the same time, or we could use Pro Tools Automation to do that. So first we disable the bypass button. We activate Pro Tools Automation, and you see these 3 controls, which are the ones that are going to be controlled by Pro Tools at the same time. So let's play the same take again. So as you can see, Envolution can be an invaluable tool for sound design.